In a bustling city lived a little girl named Lily. She had bright eyes and a smile that could light up a room, but her family often struggled to make ends meet. One sunny afternoon, her mother fell ill, and the doctor said she needed plenty of rest and nutritious food. Lily knew they had no milk left at home. With a heavy heart but a determined spirit, she clutched the few coins she had and ran to the nearby convenience store. Inside, she saw a tall, well-dressed man at the counter. He looked important, like someone from a different world. Lily's heart pounded as she approached the cashier. She placed a carton of milk on the counter, then emptied her small hand. The coins clinked, but they weren't nearly enough. The cashier sighed. "I'm sorry, sweetie, this isn't enough." Tears welled up in Lily's eyes. Her mother needed this milk. She didn't know what to do. Just then, the well-dressed man turned. He noticed the small girl, the carton of milk, and the tears threatening to fall. He was Mark, a self-made millionaire known for his sharp business mind, but few knew about his compassionate heart. He had grown up in a neighborhood just like Lily S. and knew the sting of poverty all too well. Seeing her reminded him of his own younger sister and the struggles they had faced. He bent down to her level, his voice gentle. "Is everything all right?" Lily looked up, her eyes wide with a mix of fear and hope. She whispered, "My mommy is sick. She needs milk, but I don't have enough money." She held up her coins, her small hand trembling. Mark's heart ached. He saw not just a child in need, but a reflection of his own past. He knew this was a moment that could change a life. Mark smiled warmly and said, "Don't you worry about a thing." He turned to the cashier and said, "I'll take care of her milk." He then looked back at Lily, "And you know what? Your mom will probably need more than just one carton to feel better. Let's get a few more things for her." He led Lily through the aisles, filling a basket with not just milk but also bread, fresh fruit, soup, and some juice. Lily's eyes grew wider with every item he added. She had never seen so much food at once. She tugged on his sleeve, her voice barely a whisper. "Sir, I can't pay for all of this." He chuckled softly. "Don't you worry about that. Think of it as a gift." But Lily was raised to be honest and responsible. She shook her head, her little face serious. "No, I have to pay you back, I promise. When I grow up and get a job, I will find you and pay for everything." Mark was taken aback. He had expected gratitude, but not this profound sense of honor from such a young child. He knelt down again, looking her straight in the eye. "All right," he said, "I'll accept your promise. But I have one condition." Lily listened intently. "Your payment," he continued, "will be that you study hard in school. You grow up to be a kind and strong person, and someday, when you see someone else in need, you help them just like I'm helping you today. Can you promise me that?" Lily's face broke into a radiant smile. It was a promise she knew she could keep. "Yes, I promise," she exclaimed. Mark paid for everything and even drove Lily home to make sure she and the groceries got there safely. Her mother, weak but grateful, thanked him with tears in her eyes. Mark simply smiled and said, "Your daughter is a very special girl." Years passed. Lily never forgot her promise. She studied harder than anyone, fueled by the memory of a kind stranger's generosity. She excelled in school, earned a scholarship, and went to college, eventually becoming a successful doctor. She dedicated her career to helping families in low-income communities, providing medical care to those who couldn't afford it. She had fulfilled her promise 1,000 times over. One day, an elderly man was brought into her clinic. He was a familiar face in the neighborhood. A once wealthy man who had fallen on hard times after a series of bad investments. It was Mark. He didn't recognize the accomplished doctor standing before him. As Lily treated him, she noticed a faint scar on his hand. A scar he got from a childhood accident he'd once told her about in the car all those years ago. Her heart skipped a beat. After she finished the checkup, she looked at him with a knowing smile. "Sir," she said, "do you remember a little girl who once promised to pay you back for a carton of milk?" Mark's eyes widened in disbelief as memories flooded back. He stared at the confident, kind woman before him. "Lily," he whispered, his voice thick with emotion. Lily nodded, tears of joy streaming down her face. "I kept my promise," she said. "My payment was to help others, and I've been paying it forward every single day." Mark was speechless. He saw that his single act of kindness hadn't just helped one family for one day. It had created a ripple effect of compassion that had touched countless lives. It was the greatest return on investment he had ever made. This story teaches us that kindness is a powerful currency. A small act of generosity can grow into something magnificent, transforming lives and inspiring a legacy of compassion. It reminds us that the best way to pay back a kindness is to pay it forward. So look around you. You never know when a simple gesture could change someone's world forever. Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. See you next time.